Something happened in the book of Luke, chapter 17, from verse 11 through 19. And I want us to just look at it together. 10 lepers met with Jesus on his way to Jerusalem, and they stayed at a distance because they were lepers, and they cried out to him for healing. He asked them to go and show themselves to the priest. At the moment he said that, they didn't see any changes on their body. They left in faith and they continued. In verse 15, they got to know that they were cleansed. They saw themselves and they realized that they have been made clean. One of them discovered that this healing, before I get to where I'll be confirmed, well, I know this has happened. Let me quickly dash back to who has done this miracle. Let me just tell him thank you. And in verse 18, the Bible told us he got back to where Jesus was. And he threw himself on the floor. He started glorifying and thanking God. The first thing I want us to see is at the time they were cleansed on the way, what happened there was that cleansing in Greek root word is hiatha. And hiatha means to mend or to repair, like broken bones being mended or going through the period or process of healing. That was what actually happened there. The word used there, the root original text there is hiatha. Now, in the process, the man came back and Jesus proclaimed another thing on him, and that is wellness. He said, aren't you 10 lepers that were cleansed? The second cleansing that Jesus mentioned there was katharizo. The Greek word for that cleansing there was katharizo. And what does katharizo mean? Katharizo means to take away impurities, to take away, to sift what is not needful, what is not needed in a particular thing or in a particular person, to bring it out, to remove impurities. That is what katharizo means. Now, look at the final thing that happened. Jesus said, okay, but you are the only one that has come back to appreciate what has been done to you. Because you have faith in what has been done to you and you have come back to appreciate this, you are made well. Now, that wellness that Jesus proclaimed there was sozo. In Greek, it is sozo. It is not the kind of cleansing, the first cleansing, not the second cleansing. And this is the overall wellness. Because sozo means, in Greek, it means the birth of a newborn baby or the delivery of a newborn. When Apostle Paul preached in the early church, the salvation he preached was the salvation of newness, new birth, a rebirth into God, into Christ. So that is sozo. That was what Jesus proclaimed into the life of this man. And I want us to know very categorically that there is difference between being healed, being cured, and being well. There's vast difference. You can be clean and not be well. We have several persons in suits. You can hijack a madman on the road and put on the best of clothes on him. And at that time, you snap in pictures and everybody sees him and say, this guy is clean. Shave him and you say, this guy is clean. But he's not well. These are two different things. You can be clean and not be well. They were cleansed. But this wellness, this man who came back to appreciate God got it. Your completeness, the wellness of your miracle lies in your thanksgiving. Learn to appreciate God so you can be well indeed, financially well, so you can be spiritually well, so you can be occupationally well, matrimonially well and stable. Ponder on these things, and I know that God will interpret more of His word to you in Jesus' name. See you next time.